Hey smokers, Roger1 here, and today we are going to be continuing our 512K Mac adventures. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find my DB15 connector to connect the Power Macintosh 7500 here to that monitor. So instead, I'll have to use all of this, because I couldn't find something this big. And yes, this won't work, by the way. Now you're probably wondering what the Power Macintosh 7500 has anything to do with this right now. First of all, we're going to see if we can connect both the 512K and the Power Macintosh 7500 together in some way. Obviously, networking-wise, AppleTalk-wise. We're going to see if we can actually do that, and then maybe we can even connect Ethernet to the Power Macintosh 7500 to connect it to my main network here. And in theory connect it to my main computer to send files back and forth. A really long shot, but it might just work. So we need to connect the Power Macintosh 7500 to the Apple presentation system, and then connect an S-video cable to the Apple presentation system, and then connect the S-video cable to the S-video to VGA adapter. And then connect the monitor to the VGA adapter, and then plug the power in for the Apple presentation system, and then plug the power in for the VGA video adapter. Shit. Now it should just come on. Oh, it won't come on because I unplugged the VGA cable from the back of the monitor. Jesus. Then I'm gonna press the input button on this. And there. Oh god, that looks terrible. This is really what we're going to be working with, man? Well, dude, this isn't going to work, man. Who would have ever thought of the advantages of a built-in display? And look how much smaller it is. Look at the size of how big this is. Look at all this shit, and look at that. I wish I just had another one of these. Oh, wait. I do. I know what might clean this up. An intermediary VCR. So we'll take the S-video cable from the Apple presentation system and plug it in here. Take another S-video cable from somewhere else and plug it into the VGA adapter. Assuming it plugs in like that. Now we need the power cable for the VCR. And then I forgot to plug in the other S-video cable into this. Finally! We have to set the input for the VCR to... I have no idea. There we go. Hey, there! It's doing the same thing! I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Aw, man. I can only see it every once in a while. Fuck! Keyboard, launcher, grab memory, monitors and sound. There it is. Here we go. Here's our problem right here. It's set to 1024 by 768. We gotta drop that down to 640 by 480. I don't know if it auto reverts. Hey, I think it did. 640 by 480? Hey! Oh, damn it! Ah, I see what the problem is. There's a recommended. We need to see all of them. 640 by 480, we need 60 hertz. Oh my god, I did it. There we go. God damn. Alright, so right now, look at all of this. Oh shit. Just look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all of this. I did all this because I couldn't find my DB15 adapter. Luckily though, I don't need to at least use the VCR, but I guess I could if I wanted to record it. Okay, and with all the bullshit, we sort of got it working, I guess. So this is the Power Macintosh 7500 screen right there, and of course that's the Mac 512K right there. So right now, if we try to network them, nothing's going to happen, obviously, because they're not connected. How are we going to connect these things anyway? There's no Ethernet cables back in the era of this. You're like, what even is this? I mean, I need that for my floppy disk. Shit, there's more stuff away. And then there's the mouse plugged in there. It's just that and the mouse. But what do we got right here? We've got a phone line thing and a printer thing. And the music thing. And the screw thing. So obviously we need to plug something into the phone thing if we want to have the network work. But both of those ports are really just serial ports if I remember correctly. If we take a look here, we have something called Apple Share, and Apple Talk can either be active or inactive. I guess we can click active. Right now we're running System 3. This is 3.3. I tried to get 4.1 but it didn't work. So as you can see, it says plug it into the printer port, and obviously first knee-jerk reaction is why the hell would I want to do that? But probably because the phone port, the phone jack icon, or whatever you want to call it, on the back that we just looked at, probably is for modems and not for regular old networking. So that means we need to plug in the networking cable into the back of the Mac. Now, I don't know if you can do this while the computer's on, so I'm not going to take any chances and go ahead and get out of this. Wait a minute, what about the network ports on the back of the Power Macintosh 7500? Well, I'm not going to pull that thing out, but I did use the selfie camera to take a picture of what the ports look like back there earlier. So this is where the monitor's plugged in, this is where the mouse and keyboard is plugged in, and we have two similar little icons here with two exactly the same types of ports. We've got our modem connection of some sort there and the printer connection of some sort there. And they both have the exact same connector. This connector, I think. So this end needs to go like right there. But what about the other end? They're totally different jacks, right? Behold, this is on the other end. This is the ultimate cable to go from old as shit Mac to old Mac. So let's go ahead and shut both of them down and plug them both in. Alright, first part is somewhat of a fragile part. Okay, so as you can see, I've plugged this in to the printer port and not the phone port because that's what it told me to do. And the other end, which way is which? It's actually more like this. So it's to this way of the DB15. It's the one on the top. I'm using the phone as the reference. What the hell is it? Oh, I found it. Hey! We got a solid connection in the printer port. We got it in there. So, okay. So now they're technically networked. But now we gotta power them on for that to mean anything at all. Probably could have done this while they were powered on, and what the hell's going on over there? I guess the Apple presentation system is still kicking out some video feed. Alright, so let's power these both on together. Uh-oh, I think I broke the power button for the Power Macintosh 7500. I mean, look at this. How am I going to turn this on now? I think this was a known problem with this model of computer. Oh, God. Come on, something's got to press it. Oh, no. Come on, why did I have to turn it off? Damn it! Sweet Jesus, I can't believe I'm doing this. I think I already knew how to take this off. Let's see what happened. Oh great, the button in question is still inside somewhere. What the hell is this? You call this a power button? Call this freaking insanity. That's how you press a power button with this. And it's broken. So now I gotta power it on manually. I got it. Oh, it's unplugged. I think this power supply is starting to rust. Just saying. Alright. So now that little... this thing... probably have to like 3D print another one of these or something. I don't know. But I can put the case back on. Is there anything else I want to put in while I'm here? Got 3 free PCI slots. Probably nothing will work if I do put in those. So it's probably not worth it. I broke something again. I would just leave it like that, but I got a Macintosh to put on top of it. Shit. Are we safe? Probably shouldn't be whacking at it while it's starting up. Or on. Oh shit. Okay. Luckily, we're still networked. Oh. I gotta put the Mac back on there. It's still plugged in. Man, as portable as this thing is, like moving it around, I'm like scared for my life. I probably should glue the SD card adapter onto the front or something, so that it does, because I feel like the exposed wires and all that is just gonna break, because it's like a bare printed circuit board. God, shit. Okay. All right, and let's go ahead and set this to system disks. System. Put on 3.3. And it'll start up sooner rather than later, hopefully. So right now we have a shared folder already set up on the Power Macintosh 7500. I can't remember what that was for, but it is set up over there. The real question is, will we be able to see it on this? So we gotta go up here, go to the chooser, which is all things connectivity for your Mac. Apple Talk is back to its inactive state. I guess it didn't save it. Fuck. Huh? Oh, I made sure of it, and it is, okay. There's still some weird refresh rate issues. I don't really know what to do about them. Apple Share. Select a file server. Hey, it didn't... Oh my god! Power Mac 7500, it found it? That easily. Oh my piss. Like, piss. Piss! Oh, god damn it. Oh, what was the name? Oh, we gotta find out. Dun 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 dun. Connect via printer port. Yep. I can't see the control strip. Oh man. I think you can actually move it up or down with option. Yes. Ah, yes. File sharing control panel. Yes. Figure out what I set the damn name to. It's probably Draga and Weed. Yep, Draga, and it is a 4-character password. Alright. Capital D. Oh god. Weed, and it is scrambled, or I guess very encrypted or something. It's probably ASDF. Oh my god. I can access the macOS 8.1 disk that's in its CD drive, or the folder called Weed. I think I'm gonna go with that. Well, I do have to hand it to Apple. 1984 networking, never been easier. Okay, let's go ahead and close this out because we don't need it anymore. What's in the weed folder? Oh my god, this is the root of the hard disk.
So I forgot to press record, but I wrote up a simple text document on the Power Mac 7500 so I could open it on the 512K since it can now access the hard disk of the Power Mac 7500. However, it crashed when I tried to open the file, so now I'm looking for a way to get MacWrite booting and available on the 512K Mac to open that file.
I wasn't recording, and pretty much what I did is I booted up a MacPaint image, or MacPaint slash MacWrite. Hopefully it has Apple Talk support. So let's see, on here we got MacWrite right there. Yeah, I even have those files in there from before for the other videos. So, oh look, what a problem we now have. There's no chooser. There's no way to network these whatsoever, because there's no chooser. So what do we do now? We need both a system disk and, oh god, what else? We need both a system disk and a bootable MacWrite floppy. Now remember, in the past, this Mac, the reason I got this in the first place was because this floppy disk drive didn't work at all. Well, guess what? This image I have as an actual disk. Yeah, this is probably one of the originals, MacWrite and MacPaint. I'm not sure if it's one of the originals or if it actually came. I mean, it says 1984 on the back, so I'm assuming. So this is that. If I had a Mac 512K that could read this, and then we also plug this into the back of it so we could load up System 3.3, and then we put this in to read the document. Can we read the document? I have no idea. But the only way we can do that is with a Mac that doesn't have a broken floppy disk drive. Get out of the way. So let's get this out of the way. And put this, slightly more yellowed, Mac 512K in its place. Now, all the ports in the back are exactly the same, and it's all ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to still boot it off of this. It's powered on. Looks like it's okay. It'll spit out the, I didn't plug the keyboard in. It'll spit out the fake thing I have in there for some reason. And then we can, System 3.3. So on this new one, it still connects to the chooser. As you can see, we're having a little bit of monitor problems on this one. But we can still see the 7500. It is exactly the same machine in every way, so it will act exactly the same way. We'll connect to the network, hack right in, connect weed, close it. So here's our desktop. We have our bootable drive off of our SD card right here. We have the weed folder, that's the other hard disk. And now, since the floppy drive works, we can actually use it. And there it is. Okay, that disk was actually botched. But luckily, we have a backup of another one. Hell yeah, right? So first, why don't we actually try to put this in to see if we can even launch MacWrite first? Okay. Someone named Jesse decided to wipe the disk. Well, scratch that. That one's botched too. That one's actually erased. Okay, I hope you guys are ready for this. If I want to get MacWrite on here working good, I'd have to use this computer, the Power Mac 7500, to image the disk. But I need the special disk imaging software. 2 different versions of it, in fact, to see if it'll actually work. And then, how am I going to get that over there, including the disk image itself? Well, I have to use the iMac. The iMac is a critical piece to the puzzle because it gives USB support for Mac OS 9, a classic Mac OS. Something I don't have on the other computers, so, well, shit. So from there I can get the files from a newer Mac to the older Mac to yet the older Mac. I think I may actually be able to network this iMac. I do have the iMac connected to the network right now. I may be able to use the iMac to connect directly to the 7500 and therefore the 512K. Alright, I've connected it to the network. What happened to my icons? What the hell? I think my iMac locked up. This is not good. It did, it locked up. And I don't know why. That's not good. Okay, we're holding the button. Wow. I'm still holding the button. The button doesn't do anything, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? I've never seen a computer that like absolutely refuses. I guess I gotta pull the plug on it. Holy shit. Okay. So I was gonna say, I'm having some power button issues today, guys. Okay, so yeah, this is our target. Again, I may not even have to write the CD. I may just be able to copy the Mac write file. How's that gonna work? Shit, I don't know. God damn, this takes weeks to start up. You can tell the last time I used this was when I was trying to get the system enablers to work for the other computer. I don't even remember which one it was. What we need is to connect to a server. So that would be the chooser yet again. Nothing has really changed for the last, I don't know what, at this point in time, probably 15 years there. So Apple Share. Yeah, shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be able to find it. Alias is made of this server will fail if TCP is not available. Maybe because TCP isn't even turned on. TCP over IP may not even be turned on. Currently, my router has given this computer an address, so that helps. But has it given an address to the PowerMac 7500? Ah, shit. It hasn't yet. No wonder I can't find it. I'm probably gonna have to restart this thing. Oh shit. There are people connected to this computer. How many minutes before until they are disconnected? 0. Uh-oh, you're already getting upset. Aw, man. Whoa, what's up with that date? 1938. Surprised that's not causing more problems with that not working. Well, it's still, you can still see the folder's still open. The 512K folder is still open. But it's not connect. Oh, never mind, it's gone. So let's see if it'll automatically connect once it comes active again. We've got this booting up over here. System 8, and this is booting up, it's just waiting over here. Oh, there it is. Connect again, you know the drill. Oh, it saved my password. Cool. Server does not want to give it an IP address. Can't say as I blame it. So I may need to connect it directly to the router because it's right now connected to a switch, and it may not like that. So now I got to use the extra long Ethernet cable and run it across the room. Okay, I plugged it directly in, and my battery's gonna die. Fuck. Well, if this router won't provide it an IP address, I'll just try another one. I got one of these old Linksys beauties with a WWRT custom firmware or whatever. See how that does. Jesus Christ. I don't want to do that. I'm going to plug the PowerMac 7500 into the internet or WAN port. Like where you plug your modem in. It's like, hooray, there's internet. The PowerMac 7500 is the internet. Woohoo. I suppose you could do that with any device, but here, look at this. So, plugging into 2, I guess. So as you can see, it is detecting this there, so it's not like a plug problem or anything. Then again, I don't know if this thing is able to do what this wants it to do, so I don't even know now. And then I suppose the final bullshit would be to let one computer literally dial into the other. And we can see a problem right here. I have a Netgear router here, and you can see on the top, number 1, That's the iMac G3. And then number 2 is the MacBook Pro I'm using to connect to the Wi-Fi on it. We're missing something on there. What is it? Oh, it's the Power Macintosh 7500. Why doesn't it show up? I don't know. Maybe I need to restart it. Well, that didn't work either, even though you see the 2 and the 4. 2 doesn't mean jack shit, apparently. So I guess what we're going to try and do now is like burn a CD with all the disk images, including the disk copy program, to let the Power Macintosh 7500 copy stuff over to this guy with the floppy disk. And this is literally so we can open a text document, dude. Oh my god! But wait, hold up. You know what might be smarter? What if we loaded up a different disk image from our floppy disk emulator? We can load in any disk we want. Let's just select one that has both maybe something to open a simple text app that has both simple text and the ability to have the chooser. So we want to go to choose printer. I'm gonna have to burn a CD. That's it. I'm gonna have to burn a CD. Okay, as you can see, got the 512K folder, the Mac disk images, and Mini VMac. And it somehow manages to fill up most of the CDs, so it's not like we're wasting a CD, although most of them are blank disk images in the Mini VMac folder. So let's go and burn that. And we're going to move this over to the Power Macintosh 7500 so we can use it to write to a 400K floppy, hopefully restore the Mac write image and mount it on the 512K Mac. Holy shit. Or we can just get these files over to the 7500, connect via network. You might not even need to burn a floppy, you may just need to mount one of these images, and then through Apple Talk, connect one of the mounted images, one of these floppy disk images, and have the 512K Mac just connect to one of those images, mounted images as a server, as a folder, as a network folder, and then run Mac right from there, and then mount the other network folder and run the smoke text document. Oh my god, this is so much work. Ladies and gentlemen, the burn has completed. Oh great, it has a stupid label. Aw crap, they're all PC-ified. Aw crap. But we're not doomed, you know why? A little piece of heaven called MacLink Plus. Oh my god. Maybe I can just open this. Well, it is a Stuff It Expander document, so let's open it. Oh, well, fuck you too! Okay, let's put it on the desktop. Disk copy. Okay, let's do it with the other one. Oh, was that 4.2 or was that 6.3? I can't even remember now. Yeah, that was 4.2. Alright, that's the installer for it. 6.3, we may actually get this working. It all has to do with file type associations, and it gets broken once it enters Windows land. So, god damn, is that taking a while? Oh yeah, because it's trying to pull every single app that's on the entire computer. That's why. Okay, let's try the old version first, just because we're dealing with 400K disks. Disk copy 4.2 and disk copy 6.3. I guess we can just put them in the same folder. There's disk copy, and then here we go. Where is it? Oh, it's gone. I don't know. Well, let's just do this first. Floppy disk duplicator. Alright, put the disk in the drive. Load image file. There's nothing in there. Why? This is not going well. Okay, alright, let's try this 2.0 disk write.
Oh, you can't drag it onto there because your whole life sucks. That's why. Let's try the newer version of disk copy. What? I don't have any disk images mounted. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Oh my god! Let's copy this into disk copy. Eject it. No more CD in the drive. Launch disk copy. What the hell? There's nothing I can do about that. Let's try the old version of disk copy again. See if I can load in an image. There's nothing there to click on. It just won't even let you do it. It's like this. It's a sit file. Oh, that's my problem. It's a sit file. That needs to be stuff it expanded. My bad. Holy shit. Did it work? I have no idea. Actually, you know what? I did have a disk image mounted. It's called disk copy. It actually mounted a disk image. I had no idea. Holy balls. It's this right here. The disk copy right here. Oh my god, look at this. It's hiding from me. So you have to dismount itself. You gotta copy it off, dismount. Oh my god, it makes me want to throw up all over the place. So, disk copy, new. Launch disk copy. It'll install the driver. I don't know if it'll be able to open a sit file. I can't open this. Like, Stuff at Expander launches, but then it closes again. Okay, alright, at least it's working now. Let's see if I can drag this in. It's probably going to say it's not supported format or something. Holy balls. Unrecognized file type. You know why? Because it's a fucking zip file. That's why. And I can't extract it, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Because I can't even find Stuff at Expander on the computer. I found Stuff at Expander. It was in recent applications. I still don't know where it's located on the system. Who cares? Expand. Expand. But where is it expanding to? I don't know. Did it do it? I don't know. Preferences. Yeah, this would be good. Expand archives. Delete. Expand encoded files. Oh my god. Disk images. Mount disk images. So apparently, Stuff at Expanded can mount disk images. Keep images mounted right. Maybe that's the problem, is that it keeps trying to mount the disk image. Destination. Ask. Create surrounding folder when archive contains multiple items. Okay, so that could have been our problem there. Let's try it again. Yeah, I didn't do it the right way. I should have done it through the menu. Oh fuck! But now it should ask us and not mount a disk image. I hope. This isn't the last hope. There's still a lot of more disk images we can try. Jesus Christ. There we go! Select the destination. New. Right. Wote. Right. The R doesn't work. Windows 98. There we go. Okay, select Windows 98. There's nothing fucking in there. It didn't even extract it. Okay, so that means we gotta track down yet another disk image. There goes 30 minutes. So, good thing we got the good disk copy. We haven't had any errors yet, except for the one that it's an unrecognized file type. Big deal. So now let's wait for the CD to pop up. Here it is. Put it in the Windows 98 folder. So we've got Mac disk images. Got to go to apps. View as list, and these are all the apps that the 512K has access to right now from the floppy disk emulator. Mac Paint Write is right there. Oh wait, why did I click on it? God fucking damn it! I didn't want to click on it. I'm getting click happy, and it's being problematic, and I don't know what it's gonna do.
It's probably going to try and mount the disk image. And I really don't want it to do that. Holy shit. Okay, so it's stuff at Expander came up, so that's worst case scenario if we can't get the Mac thing to... What the fuck? Okay, alright, so Mac Paint Write 1.0, drag and drop. Mount image. I don't care if it doesn't mount. So put the disk in. And it locks up the computer for a little bit. You just immediately assume I want to make an image of it? I can't make a 400K floppy with this drive. Oh no! Wait a minute. Wow, okay, well... There's nothing on it, I don't think anyway. God, now I have to look at it again. Yep, this is the one that was blank. Oh my god. Oh god, it's getting fierce. Might have some difficulty verifying this format. Because it's a 400K floppy. I guess it doesn't matter. Still make it work, I don't know. Okay, so let's Mac Paint Write 1.0. It's not gonna mount it, but I don't give a shit. Utilities, make a floppy. Create image from folder, create image from disk. Convert image, create new image, mount image. Execute disk script, make a floppy. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Select the image to make a floppy. Holy balls. It won't let me select the... Oh my god! Jesus! Why won't you let me point to the CD-ROM? I can't pull the image off of a CD-ROM. So now I have to put it in the Windows 98 folder, wherever that is. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, so now I gotta open this, which is over here. Apps, which is over here. Mac Write 1.0, okay. Put that in the Windows 98 folder. Okay. Make a floppy. It's on the desktop. Oh, there's the CD. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm an idiot. Who cares? There it is. Open. Loading disk image. Why did you spit out the disk? What the fuck? Wait a minute. I got an idea. Oh god. It's not a good idea. Let's try a different disk image. Throw that puppy back in there. Make a floppy. There. Get on the CD. Mac disk images. Let's try and do this instead. System disks. .3, the one we've been using right now. Oh, would you stop doing that? God damn it. Pits. Okay. This is a fresh disk converted to 800K mode. Hopefully it will convert it to 400K mode. Maybe that's a bad floppy disk. So let's go to utilities. Oh crap. Fine, I guess you have to initialize it first. You can't just leave it unformatted for me to do other things with my computer. In fact, you can't click anything. How did anybody ever use this operating system? It's infuriating. Maybe I can just kick. I mean, I would have to use an even older Mac so that it could write 400K floppies. I think I need to be using System 7. 7.6. I think I need to bust out the whatever the hell it is, the 630 CD. Because this is... We're going off the deep end very rapidly. I got an idea. Never mind, it won't work. Okay, let's try it with a fresh floppy disk. 3.3! Piece of shit. The 512K Mac cannot, and I mean cannot, Load anything bigger than a 400K floppy disk. The fact that that copy of MacWrite doesn't work is devastating. I'm gonna throw up. I mean, the other thing we can try is, like, I don't know, fucking around with shit. Okay, here's something we can try. Throw in the MacWrite and Mac Paint disk. Wait a minute, I'm a dumbass! I'm a dumbass! Guys, I am the stupidest motherfucker ever. Check this out. All I have to do is use Stuffed Expander. So we go right here, recent application, Stuffed Expander. Where is it on the hard disk? I have no idea. But let's forget about that for right now, and then just see this Mac Paint Write disk right here? I'm going to open that with Stuffed Expander. File expand. We actually file preferences, disk images, mount disk images, expand, this, expand, where, new, expanded. So should put it right there. But there's nothing there because Stuff Expanded won't expand it. I was so close! I was so close! I really was! I got it. I got it! Oh my god, I trust me, I got it this time. I really do, I have it this time. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna get the disc right here. This is the CD I burned. It has Mini VMac on it. We can emulate a Mac 512K on this, assuming this isn't like total bullshit on here and I can't do anything with it. Mini VMac other versions, Mini VMac Classic PowerPC. Oh my god, it's not gonna work because it's not fucking perfect. I would have had to use a Mac to burn the CD. Wait a minute, I can copy it over with a I think I can copy over Mini VMac 64K. Alright, so I can copy Mini VMac from the MacBook Pro to the iMac to a 800K floppy disk to this computer, launch it up. Oh my god, there are so many steps, I'm gonna cry! Well, there goes my plan. Can I format this as a 1.4 meg floppy? It doesn't matter, I just need to get files over to the other computer. Alright, I'm formatting another floppy disk on the iMac, and I'm going to see if it can show up on the Power Macintosh 7500. If it can, I can transfer files to it easier than having to burn disks. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so it can recognize a 1.4 meg floppy on there, so that's a start. What am I even going to do with Mini VMac once I get it on here, though? I really have no idea, but basically what it allows me to do is write to disk images and mount multiple disk images within Mini VMac. Once there, I can modify disk images and move files around. Hopefully I can make a super disk image that has both System 3 and a copy of MacWrite on there somehow. And then I will drag and drop that back into an image file, save it, put it on the bootable this guy right here, start this up with the new special disk image. It already has MacWrite. All we have to do is mount this. Actually, wait a minute, I don't even need to do that. Forget the whole floppy disk burning thing. We can access all files from right there. So if that's the case, if I can at least find some disk image I can mount, I can create a disk image with the disk copy app here while we're waiting for the other stuff. If I can friggin' find it. Image, create new image. We can just create a new image. Okay, we'll have it be the transfer, because I can make sure that this transfer size, that doesn't matter, because that can be mounted. It can be created and then mounted. We'll initialize. Okay. We can mount this image both on this computer and in Mini VMac. So that means that we can get the Mac right over to here network-wise. You're going to see it in a second, and it's going to be awesome. Oh my god, my iMac locked up again. What the fuck? Can I at least hold the power button now? At least give me that. At least I got that. Good lord. This takes about like 3 minutes to start up. Well, that's not that much, but holy crap, I ain't got no time to wait. Okay, right now I'm copying the mini VMAC files from the flash drive from the Dropbox folder on El Capitan to, now we're going to macOS 9 now. And for macOS 9, we're going to go to macOS 8 using a floppy disk. We're going to copy just the mini VMAC program and its ROM. And then we'll use the existing disk images we have on the other computer to load them in. And we're going to boot up mini VMAC to, I don't know, whatever image is over there. And then that new transfer image we created, we're going to mount that as well. We're going to copy in some files into it. And then we're going to mount that image and connect it to the 512K over AppleTalk. You with me so far? It crashed again. It fucking crashed again. I can't even use this computer, man. It keeps locking up. At least I copied it over. Jesus Christ. This computer's like my last hope. Actually, it's not. I actually have a couple computers that could do the same thing this can, but this is the most convenient one because there's a built-in display. Yeah, it's not shutting down. I'm going to have to pull the plug again. Okay, it started back up again. So, let's go in here. We need to copy this. Oh my god, did it just lock up? Okay, Jesus Christ. Alright, okay. Let's copy this there. With the VMAC ROM and the VMAC Classic PowerPC. And we'll go back over to 7500 and we'll properly eject. And again, remember, we're doing this all through the Apple presentation system. What? What? Really, this is bullshit. This is horrible. So what I did was I copied the files from El Capitan using a Mac OS formatted drive. If you go back and watch the 7500 video in adventure, I actually created that flash drive in that video, forgot about it, used the wrong drive, copied the PC files over, so it was a mess. So what I did is I recopied all the files using a Mac formatted USB drive, put it into Mac OS 9 on the iMac, and now it's over here on the floppy disk drive, and I'm going to copy everything into this 512K folder. So, I mean, the 512K could access this folder in theory. Okay, so now we have the classic PowerPC version of Mini Mac. So, right now it's not bootable, but to make it bootable, all we have to do is find one of our images from somewhere else. How about this Mac Paint /write thing here? I'm going to go ahead and copy it, just to be safe. Let's launch this up and see how it does. Oh god, it's gonna be laggy. Oh, it's gonna be really laggy. I didn't think about the consequences of this. Okay, alright, so it's not too bad. So let's load that up. Okay. Booting. That was actually really fast, okay. Alright, so we got that there. Now what we need to do is we need to mount this as well, the image that we made. Disk image in use. It's already in use by another application. So I need to eject that, the transf out of there. And now we drag in the transf here. Let's see. And there's transf. So we need... transf is the macOS 8 approved disk image, so it can be mounted on this. So we can actually open it and look at it. So it's pretty much the only way we can get files over from here to there. So I guess I'll just copy all of this over to here. I guess it's done. So eject that. I'll come over here, transfeed.img. It's gonna mount it. This is exciting. It doesn't show us where it mounted it, but it's right here. And here we are. Okay, so we successfully extracted files from a 400K Mac disk image. Let's see if we can actually launch Mac Paint on System 8. Oh my god, it worked for a second and then it crashed. But we're doing okay so far. So what does this now mean? This means that we can actually access, since we can access these files on macOS 8, we can access them on the 512K. So we'll just access it through weed in the 512K folder. This is our cozy little 512K folder. I'll create a new folder in there. You'll see it in a sec. New folder called Mac Write Paint is going to show up there. Okay. Copying it out of the disk image directly onto the drive. And there is our Mac Write and Mac Paint. So let's see if we can launch Mac Write right off the PowerMac.7500. Oh yeah! So that's a success. We're running the software. Okay. Oh my god, we can't open anything. I don't know why. So that's kind of disturbing. But it doesn't matter because we can just drag the file in question over to it. So right now Mac Write isn't even on this system. Okay, so there's our smoke. Okay, so this is how we're gonna makeshift open a file, okay? Or not, okay? God damn, there's so little room to work with on this thing. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna drag smoke, the file we wrote before, from a folder on the server to an app that's on the server. That didn't help. Shit. Well, let's try this. Let's go into Mac Write. Since we can't open anything, at least maybe we can save something over to the PowerMac.7500 just to show that some data went in some direction at some point. This was written on a 512K Mac. And we go up to save. Actually, can we add like some boldification there? Bold, 24 point. There we go. File, save as. Doesn't matter where it's getting saved because it's getting saved on weed. Smoke reel. You can do an entire document or text only. Okay, so we saved it onto the Mac 7500. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. You got smoke reel up in the corner here. Let's launch it. Can't open Mac Write because it's in use, and I don't know how that's even possible. Oh, it's open. It's in use over here. Holy Jesus. So let's close it over here and see what happens. Quit. Okay, it's closed. Try it again. We got smoke reel right here, opening Mac Write. It has no problem opening now because it's no longer open on the other. Now it's just crashing because it's ass. So let's go ahead and open text edit using this file to open it because I don't even know where it is on the system. I'm too lazy to go find it. This is what was written on the PowerMac 7500. So we already know about that. This keyboard randomly presses semicolon for no reason. Okay, alright. Open. Mac Write Paint, come on, man. You can do this. Don't lock up on me now. Okay. It's not even in that folder. Maybe this is when I need to use MacLink Plus. Holy crap, I cannot open a Mac Write file with simple text. Okay, I will just then find simple text on the hard disk somewhere. Simple text is right there, and we're dragging it. Oh, for Christ's sake! You have to be kidding me. You're not gonna do that. You're really. Okay, if you want to have it that way. Let's reopen MacWrite. Let's open that smoke reel thing that works just fine. This mouse is starting to fuck up over here. Let's resave it. Save as. This computer's faster than the other one, by the way. Smoke reel as text only. Smoke reel TXT. And we'll put it in 512K. Save. It's text only. Back over here. I just want to load the plain text. Where the hell is it? Smokereel.txt. Can't be opened because it's in use. We don't even want to use that. Simple text. Like, I would have better luck just copying this over to a PC. They're making it's really hard. Like, I could use MacLink Plus. I think this may actually work. Mac systems can't even copy their own goddamn files to each other. This is not happy. How did anybody use this? MacWrite document with MacLink Plus translation. There we go. To MacWrite document. Okay. Smoke reel. What the fuck? Get info. Data viz file view. Let's drag in the smoke file into the data view. Open. The smoke reel, there it is. Smoke reel. This is a MacWrite document, alright. Close. Save this. This was written on a 512K Mac. Paste research. Reach find. Okay, so at least we have some text. This was written on a 512K Mac. I mean, all the text is there from here. I mean, it made it over. It made it over. Translation tips. This is a Macintosh word processing document. You don't have the word processor that created it. You can translate it into a different format using MacLink Plus. Once translated, the file will retain all of its formatting, bold italics, embedded graphics. Also will look and behave as if it were originally created in this new format. You can then, okay. So how do I do it? View text? I'm glad you're able to extract the text. That's wonderful.
Just gonna add a little note here in post. The list here selects the output file type, not the input, not the one you're dragging on. You want to select in this list what you want the file to become. However, I was having a little bit of problems here because it does not output to simple text. It outputs to simple text picture, but not just simple text. I did have Microsoft Word on there, so I could have converted it to Microsoft Word, and then it would have looked like it did on the 512K, but you get the idea. We were able to move the file over.
Text Macintosh document. I don't know what else to do. There we go. Oh my god, it's converting! It's converted! Yay, it converted it without any of the formatting. But it did it. We did it. Let's see if we can do it again. Now with formatting. Alright, so this is as far as we were able to get. I mean, you can get more crazy later on, I guess, but you'd have to have MacWrite working on this computer. I really don't know how else you could convert your MacWrite documents properly. Maybe you need an older version of Mac OS. Something like 7 could probably run it, because 8 definitely does not. But yeah, this was written on a 512K Mac. That's as good as it's going to get, I think. Especially since this was actually written with a file that was on this computer. We just used this computer to do it. But there's just one more thing we have to do before we finalize this. What could it be? Tell me when you see it. You don't see it yet, do you? I do. Since we have Apple Talk connected to this computer, I can close this now. It basically has gigs upon gigs of storage at its fingertips. And since we've already proven that we can run applications off of the Power Mac Jar 7500 over AppleTalk, what else can we run over AppleTalk? That's right, Mini VMac itself. This emulator is actually intended to emulate a computer newer than this one, the Macintosh Plus, not the 512K. But in theory, we should be able to launch it. I've never tried to do this. That's not true. I've definitely tried to do this. But I've never had the clickable icon so easily launched. Let's do it. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. But yeah, we got networking to work. Obviously, you can see the files there on the other computer on there, so obviously it's working. And we were able to copy files back and forth. So that's cool. Not a whole lot to do there. But it is really handy to be able to copy files over this, because if you use Mini VMac on the 7500, on the computer it's networked to, you can move some disk images around and extract some programs off of disk images that for whatever reason this can't launch up. So for example, if there's something that just can't be run, or your disk image can't be read by this, even if it's a 400K image, if it can't be read by this, you can just connect it via AppleTalk and it can theoretically launch whatever application that you are able to copy onto the 7500. And then this can just launch up. As you can see, I managed to launch Mini VMac. It crashed the system, but I managed to actually launch it, sort of, even though it's not on a floppy, and it's not on this. So that will make future videos for the 512K Mac, whichever one I'm using, a lot easier. So thanks everybody for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.